guys, welcome back to Brandy Sheree TV. My name is Brandy and today was my first day of clinical. I'm gonna be telling y'all all about what happens today, a couple of tips that are gonna help me the next time I go to clinical, and a couple of tips for anybody else that is going to clinical for the first time. I'm also gonna show you guys what I brought in my clinical bag with me, so if you guys are interested, just keep watching. Okay y'all, like today was crazy in a good way, crazy in a good way. So let's start off with, for one, we went to our clinical site a day early just so we can get our badge and all that other security stuff out the way. So the badge ID thing was broken, so we couldn't get it. So okay, let's just go up to the floor and see where we're gonna be at. That's my mental. Let's just go and find out where we're gonna be tomorrow, because we already won't have a badge. We need to make sure that we can even still get in. Some floors you can't even get onto the unit, like period, without a badge. So wanted to check that out. Go up to the floor. The manager tells us we didn't even know you guys were coming. Like, what school do you go to? Who are you guys with? We don't even have you on the list. We're like, what? Are you serious right now? So she goes in, she checks everything. She's like, no, like let me just get your name down. I'm like, what? Like, I'm so happy that we came today, because God forbid we would have came on today and y'all would have been like, what are y'all here for? You know what I mean? So they were not expecting us. It was a little confusing, but we finally got it squared away. So then today, we go in super early, of course. We're all chit-chatting, and we walk onto the unit. Of course, we have to knock to get in, because neither one of us, I'm with two other girls, neither one of us has badges. So we knock to get in, and literally everybody ignores us for the first 20, 25 minutes. We're just sitting there like, are we invisible? Like what's really going on? Like, is there some beef against our class or our school? Like, what's going on? Like, are we even on the right floor? Because we came up here yesterday, and nobody's talking to us. So finally somebody talks to us, and they get us together, and we get assigned to the RT that's gonna be with us. So I got assigned to a super cool RT. He's super cool. He's from New York, super chill, wife and kids, all that jazz, super chill. So we are on the ER floor, and ER floor, that says it enough. When I tell y'all about, I want to say not even 2 hours in. Not even 2 hours into my clinical rotation, it's a code. And he's like, all right, we gotta go to that code. They're gonna be here in 3 minutes. Get ready for, to bag and suction. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you serious right now? You want me to bag and suction? Me? Bag and suction? Bag or suction? They told us, the EMS told us, that they were doing compressions on this patient for about 45 minutes, and she was still asystole. And she comes into the room, and oh my God, it was crazy to see it happen. You see it on movies, you see it on Grey's Anatomy. I'm a Grey's Anatomy freak, but to see it in person, honestly, I was begging her, and they were trying to get her to get a pulse. They were trying to talk to her, get her up in any type of way. And literally, y'all, I almost cried, because I'm begging the living shit out of this lady. I gave a couple baby bags first, because that's just the way I was taught. Don't overload the lung and just push air in. But at this point, since she was asystole for about 45 minutes, and she still was, I guess it really didn't matter. So I'm bagging with both hands so hard, y'all. And that ambu bag is a workout. After about 5 minutes of it, my hands were cramping. Literally, they were shaking. 1, 2, 3, shh. 1, 2, 3, shh. Then he was like, okay, I need you to speed it up to 1.5 seconds. I'm like, oh my God, my hands are about to fall off. I cannot feel my fingers. I don't even know how to count anymore. So I'm going 1, 1,000, 1, 1,000, 1, 1,000, giving her these breaths every 1.5 seconds, y'all. They started doing chest compressions on her. Our staff started doing chest compressions on her, and her ribs broke, y'all. Her ribs broke. Blood was coming up because she was already intubated. So we put the ambu bag on the intubation tube or whatever. I'm bagging that. Blood is shooting up. It's coming down. It's coming down her mouth. It's blood. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm like, oh hell no. Like, y'all done broke this lady. Really? I get sometimes, you know, it gets that serious. It gets that hectic, especially if you've been pushing on her for about 45 minutes. I'm not even gonna blame it on our staff. I'm gonna just say she's been getting chest compressions, deep chest compressions for about 45 minutes. You know, bones can only take so much. So she's spitting up blood. Well, not spitting up blood because she's unconscious, of course. Blood is coming up, ribs are broken, and unfortunately, we could not revive her. And y'all, I almost cried. My preceptor gave me a really good pep talk. He was just, you know, saying like, you know, you won't be able to save everybody. And, you know, some people come in and they're already gone, but we try our best to help them out or try to bring them back. And, you know, the times that you do bring them back or you do help them, those are the most rewarding times. But it's going to be some times that you do everything that you can and you're just not able to help them. And that's going to be something that is super hard for me to come to terms with, because, you know, I couldn't imagine her being alive and then her dying on me. And that happens all the time. My preceptor was just telling me, like, we just lost someone else to drug overdose. He committed suicide, popped like 1 million pills, came here, and like he was actively dying. So that was like super sad. And I mean, I'm thankful that I had, you know, that type of experience so early on, but like my heart was so heavy. I witnessed some crazy stuff. Like when y'all really listen to breath sounds on a real human being, y'all are like, oh my God, this is Franca. Oh my God, this is Crackles. Like, I know this. Like, what? Like, I can finally put these things together. Like, after a whole semester of hell, I can finally, like, wow, like, this is crazy. And so that, you know, cheered me up with the fact that, you know, the things that I've been learning, I can actually put them into play. Really being in the ER for my first day in my first clinical rotation is the best thing I can ask for. Like, I'm getting exposed to every single thing. So we had this one lady come in. Well, we went to go visit one patient and I made the dumbest mistake. And I asked her, how was she doing? And she didn't respond to me, so I'm thinking maybe she's a little hard of hearing. Let me say it louder. She's just looking at me crazy. I'm like, you know, hi ma'am, are you all right? You know, hi miss so-and-so, are you okay? Are you doing okay? And she's still just looking at me, okay? And I'm like, okay, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm not really sure if this is a stare down, but all right. And she's like, why would you ask me that? Do you think I'm doing okay? I'm sitting here in this hospital looking at you. And I was like, whoa there, buddy. Whoa, you know what? That was a dumb question. Even though that's not really what I was talking about, I can see how you would get that I would be asking that. You get what I'm saying? But the way I responded to that was, as always, I just made a joke out of it. I was like, you know, that was a dumb question. Maybe I'm not okay. Maybe we should switch positions and blah, blah, blah. And I got her to smile or whatever. So whenever you're in like weird situations like that, just go for humor. I'm really good with making people laugh. I can just make people laugh pretty well. So I can make people laugh at the drop of a dime. I also got to do an ABG, y'all, my first day, and I got it right the first time. Y'all, I'm like on fire. I told them, you know, next time I do this, I'm gonna need a little pay. I'm gonna need a little pay because I'm doing the damn thing today. So I did the ABG, and the way the man taught me how to do the ABG was, you know, if you're right-handed, go on with your left hand, feel the radial pulse, locate it wherever it's thumping at on your finger, and stick it right there at a 45-degree angle. Stick it, and as soon as you see a flash of blood, just leave it, you know. And if you go too far, you see a flash of blood and it stops, then you've went through the vein. You need to pull back just a smidge, and that's actually what I did. I went down, I seen a flash of blood, and it stopped, and I pulled back just a little bit, and y'all, it is so surreal because like it's so crazy how the body works, and it's so crazy that you can really see like the blood pumping. Like I'm filling up, the syringe is filling up, but it's like pumping, just like that. It was so crazy, y'all, but I was super excited to do it. Like he told me that day, he was like, you're gonna do an ABG before you leave. Of course, in my head, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean an ABG? Me at ABG? First I bag, now at ABG? Like, am I going on payroll? No, but I was just like, yo, you're really just throwing me out here today. So I did the ABG and it went really well. I had a really patient. He had a lot of patience with me though. The guy was just like sitting there like telling me like, you know, take your time. And that's one tip I will give you guys, take your time, because remember, you are sticking a human being and those ABG sticks hurt. They sting a little bit afterwards. So not ever feel like you're rushed. If you feel like you're gonna stick them and you feel like it's not the right place, then don't stick them. You wait till you feel like it's right. And if you do not feel comfortable doing it, you can always tell your preceptor, I do not feel comfortable doing this. Because when I went into the code, he was like, I'm either gonna need you to intubate or bag. I told him, sir, I am more comfortable bagging because I know how to squeeze, but I don't know how to lift up the tongue and, you know, twist it. I'm not that good at that. Like I've only done it on a doll, and I mean that was after like a billion times of doing it. So make sure you voice what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with, but always have that go-getter attitude. Like he told me I was doing ABG sticks. He told me this off the floor. Like before we even went into the room, before he even knew we had to go into the room or do an ABG. I think he just knew that it was coming from one of his patients. He told me that and I was just kind of nervous. I was like, you don't have to do that. I was like, I mean, it's fine if you don't let me do that. Like, it's fine, I don't mind. And he was like, no, you're gonna do it because you need to know how to do it. And I was like, okay, I guess there's no talking me out of this one. I guess I can't even say no. So yeah, I did that and that was like a great rush. Like he gave me hella props on that. And he actually recommended me to go do another nurse's ABG stick. They called him. He was like, yeah, I got a student right here that'll do it for you. And I was like, oh, dude, like do you really think I'm doing that good? Like I was so geeked, y'all. I was so geeked. That had me on cloud 9 for the rest of the day. I gave a lot of breathing treatments. Of course, in my first rotation, we're only going to be doing like basic stuff. So the things that I was like actually supposed to be doing, like breathing treatments and stuff, those were cool. I mastered those. So I had a code. I had people get sassy with me. I had my first ABG stick. Like my first day was crazy. And I feel like that'll be like how it is every day. So I can definitely get used to this. I definitely was so tired though. Like, I don't know if it's because I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning just to get there on time, but I was like beat and like so tired by like 12 o'clock, and that was just our break. Like I did not even sit down all day until I ate, y'all. Like it was crazy, y'all. Hey guys, so now I'm going to show you what is in my clinical bag. I'm going to link where I got this clinical bag from. It is just a black tote with these like brown fake leather handles. It just looks like that. It says my name on it. The sun is going down, so hopefully this will pick up pretty well on camera. So it just has this snap, and then it also has a zipper. And this is what the zipper looks like. I think this is just so cute. So yeah, I bought this off of Etsy. I think it was like less than $20, or not, if not less, just $20. I told y'all I was gonna do it. People didn't think that I was gonna do it, but if y'all really know me, the people that really know me know that I'm do the most, the third, right after my mother and my grandmother. Like I do the most, so why wouldn't I? It just wouldn't be natural for me not to do the most. So, and I really don't think it's doing the most because everybody buys a clinical bag, right? Is it just my friends that are lame? I don't know. So let's get started with what's in my clinical bag. I thought I was gonna bring a little bit more, but you really do not even need much. So these are the things that I feel like I need. Off with the Littman, I have the Littman Classic 2 SE, and I have it in a raspberry color. And it just looks like this, super cute, super cute. I like how long the tubing is. I'm not sure if everybody's is this long, but I really don't want to be like in people's breathing space, like, okay, sir, let me get your breath sounds, like, you know. So got that, and I actually keep it in the box. I used to just throw it in my bag like when I would go to like lab and stuff last year, but I just was looking at it and I was just like, you are just like getting so twisted up, and I don't know, I paid a pretty penny for this, so I don't want you going bad. So I'm just keep you in your box. I lost it, y'all. That's why I just gotta keep it in the box. No matter how big and bulky it is, like now my bag has a little bit of room, but I have to keep it in this box. So classic too, and the inside of the bag too. It has like, of course, like this little coin pocket, and it also has this other pocket right behind my name. Like I guess you can put your phone or something there, but it's just one of those little open pockets. And I really did not even think that this bag would come with anything on the inside because it was so cheap. I was like, this not gonna have no zippers on the inside, but it did, and I'm like very surprised and happy about it. So next I brought this notebook. This is just gonna be like something that I use for when I have to do like my login entries. We have to do like this login where we pretty much tell our instructors how our day went and all that jazz. So I keep that there. I also have this CeraVe lotion because my hands get super dry and I hate dry hands. I don't even know why I brought this big one because I couldn't have it on the floor with me. I was constantly washing my hands and sanitizing, and it was just getting drier and drier by the day. But of course you don't ask your preceptor, hey, can we stop upstairs so I can get some lotion for my ashy hands? But this is some really good lotion. I have eczema, so that's why I have it in the first place, but it really comes in handy when you're like in such a drying environment, like constantly washing your hands and having alcohol-based sanitizers. Like it will dry your hands out, and this will be the thing that'll bring them back. So I have that. This is like leftover lunch that I had. Not gonna show y'all that, but I do put my lunch in here. I have deodorant because y'all, I was walking, running, and I was a little sweaty. So gotta have some deodorant on hand. Not like I can come back and get that either, but like maybe on lunch I could just freshen up a little bit. I have Vaseline for my lips. I brought both on the first day because I just wasn't sure, you know, maybe this would be too glossy and just, you know, catch too much stuff, and then, you know, maybe I can just put like a thin layer of this on. But of course I opted for this because this is my favorite. But it's good to have this in my bag because sometimes I do take my lip glosses out and then I don't want to just be out of luck with nothing to put on my lips. So I brought both. I brought my glasses. I do wear contacts, but sometimes, like I said, because it's so dry, my eyes may get dry and the contacts may fall out or something. So I brought my glasses just in case, because I can't be out here being blind, girl. You can't be blind, okay? You can't be blind. I have some pills, just some Tylenol extra strength pills, because you never know when you're gonna cramp. You never know when it's that time of the month and it may sneak up on you. So I keep the drugs on me, y'all. I keep the drugs. Oh, I have my wallet with everything in it, of course, that has my like ID badge and all that good jazz. I have mace. I don't know, but I have to have mace in this bag. It just has to come with me. It actually broke off my keychain. I would have it on my keychain, but you bring your keys, you bring the mace. I mean, it just kind of goes together. So this is what's gonna be in this little pocket right here. I just brought a couple things in this little pocket. Of course, pens and a Sharpie. I brought 4 pens. I had 2 on me. I had 1 right here, and then I had 1 down my pant leg. And then I just brought 2 more extra ones just in case like somebody asked to borrow mine, and then I'm down to 1. I can always come back, get another pen, or say if I forget to put 1 on me, I always have these in my bag. And I also brought a Sharpie just in case I need to, you know, Sharpie it up one time. So I have this little composition notebook. I got 3 of these. 3 of these from the dollar store for $1. And I just put this on my pant leg side pocket, and I just use it to write down things, like just in case I'm not really sure what's going on, or say if he tells me, my preceptor tells me like, oh, make sure you know this, or make sure you read up on this so you'll know next time how this works. I just keep this on me to keep notes. And we also have to like keep notes of what we do during the day anyway, like how many breathing treatments we do, position, interaction, all of that jazz. We have to keep track of that. So I just keep this little notebook on me. It's like super like flexible, so it won't be like all bulky in your pocket. So yeah, I like that. I also have, of course, my ID badge for the hospital and my contact holder. And I think that's all that's in my clinical bag now. It's empty. Of course, I brought my water bottle with me. I didn't bring it on the floor with me, which I think I will do next time because your girl was thirsty, okay? Thirsty. Let's just wrap it up with a couple of tips. So one, make sure you always have a great attitude going into work. Don't let anybody see you having a bad day. You know what I mean? Anything that you're going through, it needs to be left at the door because this is a job interview. And he kept stressing that. My preceptor kept stressing that. Like, you need to go hard because this is a job interview, and whoever does the best, that's who we're gonna give the job to. Tip 2, make sure that you're always vocal about what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with, because you do not want to be that student that messed up a patient or that, you know, did so horrible on a patient that they don't even want you on the floor anymore, or that preceptor doesn't want to work with you anymore because you were too scared to tell him or her that you weren't comfortable with doing something that they asked you to do. Always be vocal with it. If you need to sit back and watch, you're a student. That's exactly what you're there for. Sit back and watch. Do not feel like you're forced or obligated to do anything. 3, make sure, if you can, for my ladies, keep like a little lotion or a little lip gloss on you guys at all times. Like, I know it gets crazy and some people are like, oh, I don't even care. Like, it gets so crazy. I really don't even care about all of that. I care. And I know it's some people out there that care. Like, I can't, my hands get so dry, they start to hurt. So I have to have some type of like moisturizer. Also, don't be like me and not bring a water bottle. Bring a water bottle because you're going to be thirsty, and it's only going to be a couple of times where you can sit down or you have downtime to, like, you know, get a couple of drinks of water. Sometimes the water around you is kind of nasty. You may be on a floor where, you know, you may not even trust what's going on there. So make sure you have your water bottle. Make sure, if anything, you have something to write on and something to write with. This is going to be the most important thing. And don't be scared at all to be like, okay, hold on, let me write that down. Hold on, can you say that again? I didn't get that. No, don't be scared to do that because this is literally your education that you're putting in your hands. It's no different than being in lecture. Like, if you're lost in lecture, you're gonna ask a question. If you're lost in clinical, you need to ask a question, even if it sounds stupid. That's gonna be the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I just had to come on here and tell you guys about my first day of clinical. Like I told y'all about my first month of RT school. Crazy, okay? Crazy in a good way. I love it. I'm super excited about going back next Tuesday, or actually Thursday. I go Thursday. I'm super excited about going back, you guys. Make sure if you guys have any questions, y'all can hit me up on Snap. I'm always there on the Snap. Email me if you have, you know, if you want to be a little bit more professional, but y'all can always ask me questions. My DMs are open, and I hope you guys have a great semester, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.